It is an emotional day in Tampa Bay. 4 murders in less than 5 weeks. Is there a serial killer in Seminole Heights? And saying goodbye to a baseball legend. Hundreds are gathering to celebrate the life of Roy Halladay. We have reporters across Tampa Bay with both Reggie and Allison leading our live coverage. We want to go straight to Reggie in Seminole Heights. And Reg, many want to know how this could happen with so many officers out there already.
Let me tell you, the city of Tampa is sparing no money, no officers. They are saturating this area, and they were so close to catching this gunman. Now, they have been heavily patrolling the Seminole Heights area since October, the first shooting, but a witness says 10 seconds earlier, police may have captured this gunman.
We do have a witness that we have been discussing, and when I spoke to her, she said if our officer had been 5 seconds earlier, he would have been able to stop it. So you can imagine the feeling that's going on right now, but because we were on scene so quickly, we set up a perimeter. We've been searching the area with K-9.
Now, this is 60-year-old Ronald Felton. He's the 4th victim to be shot and killed by an unknown person with a gun in Seminole Heights. His family and 3 others are looking for answers to where the killer is. Now, Mr. Felton, if you take a look behind me, was crossing Nebraska Avenue right in front of that building there when a witness across the street says the gunman came out and shot him from behind and then took off. Now, right now, Tampa police have set up a perimeter. They started that early this morning around 5:51 in the morning, and the neighborhood, the entire neighborhood was on lockdown. By the end of the day in that morning, no arrests had been made. Now, the case is so frustrating to Tampa police, but now Tampa police have a description of a possible suspect.
Our suspect is a black male, thin build, dressed in all black, wearing a black baseball cap. I believe that this person lives in this neighborhood, and we need everyone's cooperation. We need everyone to pay attention to what's going on in their neighborhood.
We need to catch this killer before we have to notify one more family that one of their loved ones is dead. Not in our town, not in this neighborhood, not now, and we're going to stay on this until we catch this guy.
Now, you'll remember, this is the 4th shooting in less than 5 weeks. Tampa Police Department, Tampa Mayor Bob Buckhorn, everybody, citizens in this area, they want this guy caught. Tampa Mayor Bob Buckhorn joins me right now. We've got a reward out there, a substantial amount of money. Do you think it will help get this guy in jail?
I hope so, Reg. It is a lot of money, but more importantly, we want this guy. I mean, we've been out here for a month. We're hunting this guy down. This guy is a coward. He shoots people from behind. We've saturated this neighborhood. We've gone door to door to over 1,900 homes. Mm-hmm. We think, based on what happened today, and I was out here at 5:15, and that you're right, that officer missed him by literally minutes.
Right.
And he disappeared. Mm-hmm. So we think he lives somewhere in this neighborhood.
He's got to live in this neighborhood somewhere.
I mean, you're a former cop. You know this. He knows the nooks and crannies of Seminole Heights. We have basically mowed every alley. We've cut every tree. There's no place for cowards like this to hide. So we're going to find him. Sooner or later, we're going to find him.
Right. Hopefully that $41,000, that's the reward that's set right now for information leading to his arrest. Hopefully that will kick somebody to make the call.
But you know something, Reg? What's even more important is the next victim could be their mother.
Absolutely.
They need to talk to us. If they see anything, they need to talk to us. This is no snitch culture.
Right.
It's got to stop.
It's got to go.
It could be your mom. And I had to comfort a family this morning, the victim's brother, his sister, and tell them that their brother was lying face down in the middle of Nebraska Avenue. He did nothing wrong. He just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Talk to us.
Right.
Because it could be your family member next.
All it takes is one phone call.
That's it. That's all we need.
Tampa Mayor Bob Buckhorn, thank you so much. That's the very latest from out here on Nebraska Avenue. The hunt is still on for this person. They know he's somewhere in the area. All they need, the city of Tampa needs, is to make a phone call. Courtney, back to you in the studio.
Reggie is there on Nebraska Avenue, and I want to show you this map because you will understand just how close all of these murders have happened. Felton was shot to death on Nebraska Avenue and East McBerry Street. That's where Reggie is. The first victim was shot and killed at the bus stop on North 15th Street and East Frierson Avenue. The second victim, East New Orleans Avenue and North 10th Street. And the third victim, 15th Street between East Conover Street and East Wilder Avenue. This map represents heartbreak for 4 families. Benjamin Edward Mitchell was 22 years old. He was shot at the bus stop near his home. His parents lived just a few blocks away. Mitchell died at the hospital. He had never been in trouble with the law. Tampa police officers tell us he was a good person who comes from a good family. Then there's Monica Caridad Hoffa. She was 32 years old. Officers believe she was murdered on October 11th. Her body was not discovered until more than a day later. The interim chief says while she had struggles in her life, it had nothing to do with her murder. And then there's 20-year-old Anthony Naboa. He had autism and was killed after taking the wrong bus home from work. He did not even live in the Seminole Heights neighborhood.